Jen, I'm so glad to be talking with you today. One of my
Hi,
favorite
Linda.
people. It's so good to see you. Um,
Hi.
so before we jump into the questions and why I want to talk with you today, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Oh, thank you for having me over. I'm so happy to talk to you, Linda. I enjoy it every time. So, my name is Jenn Ponder. I own BLL Culinary Gardens based out of Morris County, New Jersey. I am a garden consultant and coach, and I teach you how to set up your own organic culinary gardens, where I also offer private chef lessons to teach you how to cook what you grow. So, I've been in the food service industry for over 25 years and also a Johnson Wales graduate. And gardening, I've been doing for over 13 years, probably, give or take. And I grow my own produce here at my house and my community garden. But my passion is to help others experience the pleasure of and the rewarding, um, you know, products that you get when you grow your own food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's awesome.
And you are such a blessing to the world because so many people don't have the opportunity to learn how to grow their own food. And I know I'm blessed because I grew up in a farming community and I grew up doing that. But
Yeah,
you know, that's why you're here though, and letting people know, right? Because everybody can learn how to do this. Yeah.
yes,
And why
yes.
why do you think it's important for people to grow their own food? What's your take on that?
So, with our food systems right now, kind of, iffy. And we're importing a lot of product. And with, not knowing where it's coming from, or if you do know where it's coming from, what are they using on that product? You're getting lettuces or kale or whatever from a warmer climate. Uh, where what are they spraying on it beforehand to keep it that green, or what are they putting on it to keep the bugs off? And you've got to, there's a lot of questions. With I used to work for a food service company. I've seen warehouses full of produce and it's just stacked on one of each other. Granted, the turnaround can be sometimes quick, but if it's a slow season like now, they're not moving product as fast, so it sits.
Fresh. Yeah, it's been
It's
sitting.
not fresh.
Yeah.
It's not actually fresh. So it's losing nutrients, it's losing minerals, it's losing moisture, it's losing everything that makes that vegetable um, palatable and delicious and good for you.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to go into next, but you've already started addressing that is, why does it taste better when you grow your own food versus when you buy it at a supermarket or even at farmers markets, right? It is because of that delay. Can you talk a little bit
Mm-hmm.
about how freshness impacts how things taste?
So when I walk right outside my door and I go and I'm like, I need some parsley, I just go snip parsley. It's the aroma itself, it's so strong because you're getting it right from the source.
Right.
You're not, you're not getting it bundled up, in a tight little rubber band where it's being sprayed every 20, 30 minutes. And, but you're going to your pot or your garden or whatever, you're snipping it right there. Even when I do hydroponics, I'm growing basil right now. The
Yeah.
basil is super fragrant and I'm getting huge leaves, and it's a I find it's also makes the food you're cooking better
Yeah.
because it's the taste
Yeah.
is much stronger. Like
Yeah.
when you pull a carrot out and you don't even have to wash you wash it, you scrub it really well, you don't even have to peel it when
No,
you pull
no.
it out the ground.
And the minerals are in there too from the soil.
Yes,
Well, right?
yes,
People are all like, "Oh, I got to
yes,
get that clean." I'm all like, "Get his vegetable scrubber and scrub it,
yeah,
but then
exactly.
don't even peel it." Yeah, because I
Peel it.
I still have carrots in the ground in January in Seattle.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I'm out there pulling,
It.
scrub it, and then eat it.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, "You crazy?" And I'm like, "I no taste is
No,
oh my gosh, that's what a carrot tastes
it's
like.
sweet.
That's what a carrot tastes like." Yeah.
Spinach, same thing. Like
Yeah.
I had spinach outside a couple of years ago. I grew it in a Rubbermaid bin and threw some seeds in, and I just took a piece, like a baby piece. It was sweet. It didn't have that bitter aftertaste
Yeah.
that you get from the bag stuff,
Yeah.
and it comes back. So
Hmm.
you're basically getting uh, free
Great.
spinach. And then when you let it go to seed, when it's going through its cycle, you're getting free seeds. So you know
And
it
it plants itself, right? Like that's the other thing
exactly
people don't realize is like lots of plants will just reseed
recon.
themselves
Yeah,
if you just
yeah,
let them go to seed. And yeah, I love that you mentioned that too, because yeah, so many plants, you cut them, they regenerate. Celery
yes,
does that. Almost all
yes,
greens will do that. So you've got
yes,
that all season long. And I do love that you have your basil right there. So that because
yes,
that's the other thing. People are like, oh, Linda, you have all that space. You can grow all that. And you mentioned pots, you mentioned
yes,
hydroponics. Where there's a will, there's a way. As
yes,
like, I've lived in apartments, grown stuff. I'm actually really into the harvest wall right now because our
yes,
season is short here, so that way you can bring it all indoors. There
yep,
those in northern Canada to grow fresh
uh-huh.
produce when it's like northern Canada gets cold. Let
It's
me tell you.
gold.
So
Yes.
yeah, so they're growing with those there. But you know, a lot of people are just like, I don't have a green thumb. So what do you tell people who are just starting out? Like, what are some easy crops to start with so that you can get some early wins, some early successes?
So I tell people, I use this analogy. You didn't know how to drive. You learned how to do that. you you don't know how to garden. You're going to learn how to do that.
Yeah,
So I'm still learning because, oh, trust me, I've killed stuff left and right.
same,
It's just,
same, same.
it's because it's Mother Nature. It's you're battling something that, you're trying to control something that you can't, but you have, and you're trying to coerce this plant, and the plant's just like, yeah, no. So, but
It's
what I,
it has its reasons.
yeah, it has this reason. I'm sorry, I forgot the question though.
No, the
Um,
question was, I was just asking about for people who are starting out, what's some of the easiest things so they can be
Easiest
successful?
things:
Yeah,
lettuce,
yeah,
lettuce, spinach, um, Swiss chard,
yeah.
um, dill, dill seeds.
Mhm.
Let's see what else. Tomatoes, because you can buy those already started,
Tomatoes
very
won't
easy.
die, honestly. I mean, you can keep going. I plant them once and
Yeah,
see.
unless something gets to them, like the deer or a tomato hornworm or something like that, or aphids, they'll keep going. Um, I also like to grow chamomile because
Mhm.
that comes back,
Yep.
and it's also a great pollinator plant. The bees love it. So
Yes.
you can also dry it and make tea.
Yep.
Um, what else do I grow? Kale sometimes will come back year after year. Collards, so collards are kind of temperamental, but again, you buy the seedlings, you should be good to go. Um, let's see. Oh, carrots, beets, root vegetables.
Yeah.
As long as your soil is well draining and loose,
Yeah.
so those are simple as well.
And that'll probably freak people out. It's like, well, how do I test myself? And that's a whole thing. And they can
Yes,
actually reach out to you and you can tell them about how that
yes,
goes up.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I can tell you how to send your soil into a college extension here in Jersey. I send it to Rutgers University down in New Brunswick. I take a sample of my soils from my different gardens and I send it in, and they send you back a whole graph of what's in your soil and what's not in your soil so that you can amend it, or put something in it to bring down the pH or bring up the pH and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that there's, people will come up for excuses to not do things, and that's, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's cool. But I don't want people to feel discouraged, like I just can't do it. You absolutely can, and that's what we're
Yeah.
here to tell them. So I want to pivot a little bit now and talk a little bit more about the taste of food, since you not only are a master gardener, you also are a chef. So so we all have heard about, oh, you want something to taste better, put salt on it, put sugar on it, but what are some healthier ways to enhance the taste of the food that they're preparing from their fresh vegetables?
For so don't overcook them. First of all, it eat them raw,
Yep.
and if your digestive system can't handle that, I would say do steam them or do a quick saute of like fresh garlic, little olive oil, salt, and pepper. If you can't have the salt, do lemon juice or lime juice. There's plenty of seasonings out there right now that don't have any salt in them, which are great. I always say use onion and celery,
Garlic.
garlic, ginger. Your aromatics will
Yes.
always add, extra oomph to your food. Fresh herbs at the end.
Mhm.
You don't do it while it's cooking. Do it at the complete when it's pretty much done. That's when you throw in your fresh herbs because you don't want to cook them down so much that they just they just wilt and they get all just it's gross.
They will. You don't
So
get you don't get the flavor impact that you get
yeah,
when they're fresh like that.
fresh.
And I love
Yeah,
that because
yeah,
herbs are super easy to grow too, and that's the thing
yes,
people don't think about. They're like, oh, well, I've always just huck a bunch of salt on it. Experiment with herbs. See the
herbs.
taste of different things. Like absolutely aromatics. Like how
Yes.
can you walk into a house where you're like starting to saute some garlic and not just like go because
Oh,
like the
yeah.
smell, right? Like that's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like like I love fennel. I love fennel
Yeah.
bulb. I love the fennel top, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Also when I grow garlic. So during that process, I take the garlic scapes out and you can use those as a chive. You can grill them. There's all kinds of things that you can add to your food besides salt and pepper.
Yeah.
There's and go into Indian store, go into any ethnic store, try their seasonings. I
Yeah.
love going into different places and finding, oh, I've never used this before, let's buy it, try it.
Well,
And yeah.
way back, I mean, that's what people used to trade with before money. They would trade
Mm-hmm.
spice, right? I just had a friend come back from Morocco last year, and she brought me some Moroccan saffron.
Oh,
Yeah,
how lucky are you?
I know. And she knew, like, because she knows I cook, right? And she knows that.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of people wouldn't have
yeah,
appreciated that, but I can see that.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
say that to you, and I'm like, I got Moroccan saffron. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
because you know what that means.
I
Saffron's expensive.
oh
Yeah.
yes. And you can buy it at the store, but it's not the same thing.
It's not going to be, well, all
It's
we were talking about, right? It's not fresh. It's,
it's not fresh.
imported. Well, if you're coming from Morocco, that's going to take some time.
Yeah,
And it's been sitting in
yeah,
the jar for how long, So,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
well,
It
this has been so good. This has been so good.
and and you can buy the saffron crocuses. You can buy the bulbs
Tell
and
me
buy
about,
and
okay, this is new to me. Tell
oh,
me.
you didn't know that.
Say
Yeah.
more, please.
So there are you can buy saffron crocuses and grow your own saffron. Now, mind you, you have to grow like a field to get a jar's worth, of course. But
You
I
only
think
use
it's
a
called
little
the pest.
saffron at a time, right?
Yeah, but it's the little flower, the
Yeah,
little pieces that are inside the petals, the thing, and you extract those and run.
yeah.
It's called a saffron crocus.
I
So you
love
can grow
that.
your own.
Today
Yeah.
I learned, Jen, this is what I'm saying. Every time I talk to you, I get this like at least some little pearl. And people are like, oh, you're such a know-it-all. I'm like, I don't know everything. Every time I talk to Jen, I learn something, at least one thing new. So if people are interested in working with you, Jen, how do they reach out? How do they get in touch with you?
So you can go to my website, which is BLL, no spaces, BLL Culinary Gardens, with S.com. You can also reach out for me at my email is J as in Jennifer, P as in Ponder, 23 at bllculinarygardens.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook, which is called Garden. I think garden consulting and something else, but just
I'll
find me on
include all the I'll
IG.
include all the links to everything too, so people can.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
yeah.
because yeah, I don't because we don't want people to be intimidated by this stuff. They can.
No, call me. Yeah, I want to do this. I enjoy teaching people how to grow stuff and setting up their gardens. Even if you don't need me to set up your gardens, you can still hire me just to plan for you. Like I can go to your place if you're in Jersey or New York. I can go to your place, check it out, see what you can grow, do a consult for an hour, and then if you want me to plan out your garden, we'll talk and you can hire me to do that as
And
well,
the other piece of it too, where, all right, Jen, I grew all this stuff. Now what do I do with it all? Like
do with it. Like
yeah,
call me.
yeah,
Yeah. You
yeah.
want to learn, you want to cook? Let's cook. You got a grill, we'll go outside. You want to, learn how to make some pickles or you want to learn
Preserve
how
it. Yeah,
to
yeah.
preserve it. I don't know, I'm learning, but I can definitely help you and support you in your journey, your gardening to harvest journey.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much, Jen, for being
Thank
with us,
you.
your time. And yeah, people just go out there, grow your own. It's totally worth it.
Yes, Linda, you're the awesomest human ever.